3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 10 of the Pink and Blue podcast. My name is Bluetoonz.
And my name is Pink Boomerang.
And today, Jackson, do you have anything you'd like to start with?
Well, first off, a little bit of an update for those listening/watching on YouTube. We're now doing Facecam. Obviously, big upgrade for the audio listeners.
Big upgrade.
You shouldn't care because nothing changed. So, screw you, basically.
That's not very nice. We still appreciate your listen.
No, we don't.
Yeah, not at all.
But if you do want to check out the YouTube, because we have video now to go along with that, you can. Obviously, we appreciate that. And
plus, Jackson's like super hot, so
this is true. We've confirmed this on multiple occasions. 7 out of 7
no
women.
doubt, dude.
Well,
yeah,
7 out of 7
That's right.
women agree that I am extremely attractive. So
yeah, I would agree, no doubt. And I'm not even a woman, so there we go.
But I got my funky question here.
Let's hear it.
What kind of weather are you?
Am I?
Yeah.
Like personality-wise, or what do I like the best?
What kind of weather are you?
Sort of like I'll elaborate on the situation.
Okay.
You know, like rainbow weather? Like it's sort of raining, but it's like still sort of sunny out.
It's like ending raining.
Yeah, sort of. Like it's almost like misting a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with post rainbow, or I guess like post rainstorm mist.
Post rain.
That's my weather.
Rainbow mist.
Yeah.
Weather.
It's like nice and like cool, but it's still like sort of nice out, you know?
All right.
How about you, Jackson?
I would say I'm a light drizzle, a light snow, depending on the temperature. What temperature are you?
Maybe like, we're gonna say 63 degrees.
I'm a cool like 55. Easy.
Precisely 63.
55 degrees.
That's a good temperature.
Yeah, I like 55 because it's like, I like wearing hoodies, so I can wear a hoodie without it being overly hot.
That's true.
And it's not freezing. So
yeah,
that's a positive.
That's why I went with 60. I was going to say 60, so I guess I said 63. But we'll go with 60. It's like perfect. It's like you have a lot of style options because it's not like way too hot where you can't like wear any sweatshirts or pants or anything like that.
Sure.
But also, you know, like it's perfect to wear. Like if you really wanted to and you want to bear it, you can just wear shorts and a t-shirt if you want.
Yeah.
It's like those kids who walk around at school in the winter with like shorts. I'm like, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, I have to wear a uniform, so we can't really do that, but...
Well, okay. At my school, where we don't wear a uniform, nerd,
I'm not a nerd. It creates character, dude.
Wearing a uniform creates character?
Well, that's not the reason people use... I said that wrong.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Isn't the reason that it's like people... Well, one of them's like, you can't get bullied for what you wear or whatever.
This uniform looks worse on you than it does on me. I mean, that has to happen, right?
I mean, I guess you can bully people about the tie they wear, but mostly there's just cool ties.
Can you wear whatever tie you want?
Yeah. You can also wear bow ties.
That's kind of nice. Ooh.
Or if you don't want to... And we have to wear a belt with our khaki pants. If you don't want to wear a belt, you can wear suspenders. So... That's a thing that's in the handbook. But,
that's kind of sick, actually.
No one has done it. I've not seen a single person do it. But you can wear whatever tie you want. I've only seen cool ties, though. I don't think there's such a thing as a dumb tie.
That's true.
Like, every tie is pretty cool.
Yeah, there are a lot of cool ties out there. Mine are all over there. My room is literally just this big, so this is the whole thing.
Yep. This is my room.
Yeah, but don't you have
audio listeners don't get this at all. I have a closet over there, yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't have a closet. This is it, and then I
have a fan behind me
bed.
too. Look, it's the fan.
I have a dresser.
I have a fan
there.
That's crazy.
I have a fan in my window, actually. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, you got the
kind of quirky like that.
The 2002 air conditioning unit.
Okay, you know what? Shut up. My house doesn't have air conditioning because it's
a fair reason.
Super rich.
I'm sorry.
My house is 107 years old.
Our house, I just learned this today. Our house is 31 years old, I think.
Oh. That is
So-
very not old for a house.
I mean, it's like older than 24.
Yep. Sure is.
We're really good at this, you know?
Yeah, we're kind of good at the math thing.
So today's a big holiday. Have you heard?
It is. It's Flag Day.
It's Flag Day! I didn't think you would know that.
How
It's
would I
Flag
not?
Day.
Dude, how could I forget Flag Day?
Flag Day is great. I love Flag Day.
How
What
could
flags
you
you
not,
flying
honestly?
today?
Personally?
Yeah.
I don't have any flags in my room, but I guess you could say...
It's Flag Day.
I know. I'm sorry. Excuse me. My shirt, no flags. I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt.
I got a Star Wars shirt.
This is my flag.
I
It's
fly
got
the flag of
Charizard and
Pokemon.
Pikachu and Squirtle, and then for some reason Meowth.
Right, the
couldn't tell
trio.
you why.
I mean,
Yeah, for sure. Remember all of Ash's Pokemon and then Meowth?
and then
instead of
Meowth.
Bulbasaur? Makes sense. Yeah, why not?
That makes sense, yeah.
I forget Pidgeot or Pidgeotto. I don't know if he had the evolved version or not. Whatever.
Are you talking about the anime? Oh, no,
Yeah,
wait. Ash
like
is
the
the
first-
anime. I don't know what else that would be. I don't know why.
Yeah, like the original one.
Yeah, I've watched like 400 episodes of the anime, of the Pokemon anime.
It's a good show.
I haven't watched the original episodes, though. Like season 1 or whatever, or 2. Or...
It's good. It's on Netflix if you have Netflix.
I do have Netflix.
Speaking of things that are on Netflix and are animated,
Yeah.
have you been watching Avatar by any chance?
That is extremely funny that you mentioned that. I did just start watching Avatar because I never watched it
There we go.
when it
There we go.
when it came out originally.
Dude,
so I just started
it's
watching
so-
it. I finished episode 1 like 2 days ago, and I haven't done another episode. But I was planning to do more tonight after we record this podcast.
No way. That's
So-
what I'm going to do because I'm almost done.
You're almost done with like the whole season.
Yeah.
Is it just
Not the
one
whole season, the whole
that's on?
series.
How many seasons
No, all
are
3
there?
seasons there. It's 61 episodes. I'm on I'm season 3, episode, I think, 8 or something like that.
Okay.
My friend Rita started watching it, and she finished it in 4 days or something like that. And I was like, what? Because I had been watching it, and I was like, oh, you should watch it with me so we could talk about it. And she was like, okay. And then she watched the whole thing this past week while I was at work, and I was like,
That's
Okay.
crazy.
cool with me.
Yeah.
But it's a really good show.
Yeah,
I had
like the
forgotten a
one
ton
guy.
about it,
I like the one guy, Aang. He's got like the arrow on his head.
Yeah, the one guy,
You know,
the main character.
considering I've seen 3 characters only having watched the first episode.
Yeah, you haven't met my favorite character yet. He's an icon, but I'm not gonna spoil anything for you.
Okay. No, just spoil it all right now.
No, I would never.
Okay.
Because I didn't watch the whole series when I was younger. I just watched episodes here and there because I didn't really have cable.
Mm-hmm.
So now watching it all at once, I'm like, I don't know how I missed this as a kid. This is such a good show.
Right. I mean, it's good. I've only, like I said, I only watched the first episode, but it was like, all right, cool. Yeah. All right. Nice.
The humor is childish for sure.
It is.
But I'm a child at heart.
I mean, we play video games, so
What's wrong with that? That's a man's sport.
yeah. That's right. I play GTA.
I have never. Well, actually, I have played GTA. I've never owned a GTA game.
Which one?
I've played 5,
I've seen 5.
and I've also played San Andreas. I think
I don't even know. I've never touched it.
only once, and they were both at the same time. My friend was like, "Oh, I have San Andreas, and after that, we should play GTA 5."
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun, but you kind of just go around and shoot people and drive cars.
And it's not even the story either. That's just
Yeah,
the
no, not
fun
at all.
thing to do. It's
You can hijack planes and meow.
literally just exploding everything you can is much more fun than playing the actual game.
That's true. Well, that's how everything is. In Breath of the Wild, now that I finished the whole game, I just drive around and not drive. I go around on my horse and terrorize all the Bakalan villages.
I mean, you can drive if you have the motorcycle.
I do have the motorcycle, but I like using the horse.
I think the horses are stupid. They're too dumb.
That's not very nice.
Well,
What did they do to you?
just physically controlling the horse is terrible.
It's not that bad.
It's bad.
They had an entire team dedicated to it.
An entire team?
Yeah.
Like
there was a
development
whole,
team dedicated to
section
the horse?
Breath of the Wild development team that was like just animals and horses.
That's great. I want to
think the AI
meet
is
like the
pretty good.
director of that team. I want to
I wanna
say
be the horse director.
I want to say, what were you thinking?
Speaking of horse directors, I know, right?
Okay.
Staying on topic here.
Yeah.
Mostly just Nintendo. This month, E3 would have literally been right now. It started the 11th, and it would have run to the 16th, I think. That could
No,
totally
that's
be
too
wrong.
long.
I should
It's
check.
3 days. It's 3 days.
Yeah,
I think
you're
it's 13, 14, 15, or maybe it's 12, 13,
Yeah, actually,
14.
wait, let's see.
Something
it was
like
the
that.
9th through the 11th.
I swear, no, that's not right.
Yeah.
I swear
I'm
it goes through my
literally looking at it
birthday
right now.
every year.
Normally it does, but it was earlier this year. I don't know. I mean, obviously it got canceled.
Well,
so-
E3 wasn't this year, so
Well, it
we
was
did
gonna
have-
happen, and then it,
yeah, it was. You know,
that's what I mean, though. It was supposed to happen the 9th through the 11th.
okay. But in the past, it has
Yeah.
been over 13, 14, 15, I think.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure.
And I had some high hopes for this month, and I sort of still do in terms of like announcements for Nintendo and that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because they still have to announce the ARMS character for Smash,
Yeah.
because they said they were going to do that in June, and we are about halfway through the month. It's the 14th as of recording this. And
Flag Day.
I'm sort of... sorry, Flag Day. Important day.
Everyone knows
I'm
when
sort
Flag
of
Day is.
hoping that they put together like a little direct and announce some stuff.
Another like mini one, yeah.
Yeah. But like actually have it be Nintendo announcements this time instead of it just being like, here's Bravely Default 2 and also some other indie games.
Which is a game everyone wanted.
Yes, for sure, dude. I'm so hyped.
The classic
The
3DS
first one?
title that was released,
That was loved.
4 years after the 3DS. Like,
Yeah, the really popular one that everyone liked.
yeah. But
like
they
that
had
direct was so disappointing after so long. Like we had waited for like multiple months and they didn't have a single first party announcement.
yeah.
But like the news of like the potential like Mario remasters coming like later this year, and like Pikmin 3 Deluxe and the ARMS character in Smash.
Dude,
go back to
I'm
Pikmin.
losing hope.
That's
on
my
Pikmin.
hope.
It's just I can't.
I
anymore.
want to give up. I really want to, but my brain's like, nah, dude, it's still probably happening. I don't even care what it is at this point. They could announce like fucking Hey Pikmin 2, and I'd be like, you know what? Why
You
not?
got Hey Pikmin, didn't you? Or did you hack it? Did you?
No, I bought it.
You bought it.
I bought it.
Was that a full price $60 game?
No, it was on the 3DS. It was $40.
Oh, okay.
Fully worth it too.
Fully worth it. Was it?
I enjoyed my time with Hey Pikmin.
I think that's just because you really like Pikmin.
I do. That's true. Here it is, right here. It was actually the last game I played on my 3DS.
Oh, you've got to put it up. Look at that. Yeah.
Look at that.
Wonderful. But I mean, in terms of announcements
Greatest
this
purchase
month,
of all time.
in terms of announcements, we've had a bit of stuff in June. We had the Sony event, the PlayStation 5 reveal event a couple days ago.
Yeah, people. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't actually watch the reveal. I've just been looking at everything on Reddit, and all of it are just memes about how people instantly turned it into hentai.
What?
Yep, that's like literally all I've seen.
What do you mean turn it into hentai?
Like, I'm just gonna let you think about it yourself.
Okay.
Like, people immediately, like, it was announced and people were like, what if I sexualize this? I was like,
Okay.
The internet is a weird place, dude.
It is. I saw all the memes about it looking like a Wi-Fi router, which
And
it does.
also that. And
It
also
does.
the weirdness of, like, how the one with the disk drive is, like, way less ergonomic
Yeah.
for some reason.
I mean, I think Sony made a kind of a good move there, just being like, you know what, this one's just digital. I think that's kind of that's
agree.
kind of insane that the company actually did that.
I did also see, though, huge Spider-Man fan. How's it going?
Oh, the new Spider-Man game. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks cool. I love Miles Morales.
Miles Morales, I was just gonna say. I don't know what the guy's name is.
It's Miles Morales.
I just watched the movie Into the Spider-Verse just recently. I don't think I told you this, but because I watched it because you recommended it to me, and it was good.
I pre-ordered the movie on like Apple Movies or whatever when it originally came out, and I think I've probably watched it like 4 or 5 times, and then it came out on Netflix for free, and now I'm like, well, I guess not for free. You have to obviously pay for Netflix, but
who pays for Netflix, right? I mean, anyway,
how am I gonna watch Avatar, dude? Like, I don't watch a lot of TV, but there's some quality programming on Netflix.
There's some great stuff on Netflix. I just use Netflix as like a second Crunchyroll, mostly.
Yeah. Crunchyroll is nice too.
Because most of the stuff on Netflix I don't care about. Unless it's Tiger King. Tiger King's kind of good.
Tiger King was cool. We already talked about that, though. We don't need to...
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about that one again.
A whole episode on it.
I gotta check.
What are you checking?
I'm looking at Disney Plus also, because that's the other streaming service that I have.
What about like CNBC's streaming service, Peacock? What are they up to? What do they have on there?
They do have my favorite movie of all time.
Mulan?
On Disney Plus. What? No. What?
I just took a guess.
No. It's Big Hero 6.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I freaking love that movie.
I don't know why I said Mulan. I should have gotten that.
Yeah, why would it... I mean, Mulan's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but like...
Mulan is a good movie.
It's kind of a random guess.
I think I said it because I have the one song in one of my Spotify playlists. What's it called? Make a Man Out of You. That's a good song. Good one. Yeah.
We sing that at all of our cross-country warm-ups.
Do you?
Yeah, no joke.
That's great.
Like at meets and stuff, people give us the weirdest looks, but it's so worth it. We'll be like running around the field, like warming up. We'll be like, oh. We just burst into song. We also sing Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's a weird song. I don't like that song.
It is a weird song. I'm going to be honest. I used to like it a lot when I was younger, but after listening to it more, I'm kind of like,
nah.
Queen is sort of a strange music group.
Freddie Mercury's dead.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Wait, are you for real?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow. No clue. It's like I feel like they just get praised because they're like, you know. I mean, they obviously helped like define an era, which is great.
Sure.
But like, their music isn't like that good.
I like Queen.
I don't dislike them. I'm just saying like. I feel like people give them more credit than they deserve. Like, they deserve a lot of credit, but some people are like, Queen are the best musicians of all time.
I don't know about that.
Freddie Mercury shouldn't have died. Well,
he should not have died. How'd he die? I don't even know.
I think he...
Is it a drug overdose? That's how every musician dies, right?
He has to be, right?
Freddie Mercury is actually just still alive.
He's cryogenically frozen with Hitler.
With Hitler?
He died from bronchopneumonia.
Okay.
Which is like pneumonia, but it's...
Bronco.
So something having to do with the lungs. Something happened to his lungs.
His lungs, they gave out. Someone poked a needle in him.
He hit a high note and like his just like, and his lungs just...
Too much. It was too much.
Yeah.
I think people give the Beatles too much credit.
Yeah.
The Beatles kind of
suck. I like the Beatles.
No.
A lot.
They don't. No, they're bad.
Oh, okay. I like the Beatles, but
I think I've listened to like 2 Beatles songs.
Yeah. I remember my dad sometimes saying like, "Oh yeah, Ringo Starr was like one of the greatest drummers of all time." And then I listened to the Beatles songs and I'm like, "Well, no.
Don't know about that.
If I can play almost all their songs, then they are not the greatest drummer of all time."
Well, I mean, I don't know if the complexity of the song is equated to being a good drummer.
That's true. But like if you watch clips of like him,
what qualifies you as being the best drummer in the world?
You're just the best, dude. Come on.
How do you rank that?
I couldn't tell you.
How do you make a top 10 list of the best drummers?
I mean,
that's a
'cause
BuzzFeed
everyone,
article.
like,
I guarantee it.
I mean, not even just drummers, but like every musician has their own style. So like, how do you rank like
Yeah.
whose style is the best?
I mean,
Like some are definitely harder than others, but that doesn't make it better, you know?
yeah. Like, I mean, I can play some Mozart on the piano, but that doesn't make me a good pianist. Play some Mozart. You got the keyboard next to you.
I can't. I'm not looking. I'm just gonna look. That's a good one.
That was
Toby,
good. Yeah.
Yeah, a classic right there. From my man Tobias Fox.
I was going to say Megalovania, the unfinished symphony by Mozart. By my boy Wolfgang. Wolfgang.
Okay, how is it that they created like beautiful music, like, and they're freaking deaf and blind and whatever, and now we have like mumble rappers nowadays who are like, and they're making like millions of dollars.
I'm sure Mozart was, you know, he had some money, you know.
I mean, yeah, some, but not like musicians weren't as highly praised then as they were now, you know.
Yeah. And I think the same goes for like artists like Leonardo da Vinci didn't make like any money or whatever.
That's true.
Which is why he did like 100 other things, but
yeah. He was a very, you know, established genius though.
I wrote a report on him and I don't know anything about him. I didn't remember anything I wrote about. He was an inventor, he was a chemist, he was a astrologist, he was a something else, I don't know. A potter. He was a cobbler.
Didn't he make like early versions of like flying machines or whatever?
Yes, he did.
That's cool. Cool stuff.
There's a book on it.
They named one of the Ninja Turtles after him too, so you know, he's gotta be the real deal.
So he's got to be cool, you know.
He's got to be cool. Who's let's think about this. So I'm Michelangelo, thinking Raphael,
yep,
Donatello, and
who's Donatello?
The red one. No, the purple one.
I mean the human, not the turtle.
Now I gotta look this up. I gotta make sure. Donatello is the purple one.
You're the
Raphael's the red one. Oh, it's Leonardo's the blue one, and then Michelangelo's the orange one. Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm just checking, dude, okay? So, yeah, Flag Day. In the news, some popular flags.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't know. People have American flags and stuff on their wall. I don't. I don't think my house has any flags at all.
We used to have a flag that we hung outside, but I think it's in the garage now. Like
an American flag or just like a Jackson
Yeah, no, American flag.
Just checking.
No, it was a flag of my face.
I don't know, dude. Proud member of this house.
When we bought the house, they printed a flag with my face on it.
I'd buy that.
And we just left it up for like
now, dude, we could sell that as merch.
No, we are not selling that as merch.
Okay.
We are not selling a flag.
Fair enough.
Of my face.
Let's see. I was gonna. Oh, right. I do have prayer flags out on my my front porch, though. Tibetan prayer flags.
Why do you have Tibetan prayer flags?
To bring good vibes into my house.
Chill
it's supposedly
vibes.
saying that like when the wind blows through your yard or whatever, and it blows through the flags and brings like good blessings and luck and that type of thing into your house, and then it blows out the windows and takes all the bad stuff with it.
Those Tibetans need to go to college. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
That's not very nice. It's supposed to be a spiritual, pleasant activity. I don't know where I was going.
Activity? It's just a thing that happens. It's like dream catchers.
Yeah, those are a little weird.
I used to have one of them. What are they supposed to do? Catch your dreams? I really don't know.
I don't really know what the purpose is, actually.
I think a lot of
I'm sure that
hippies
it's probably something along those lines, but
I think they're supposed to like catch the bad dreams and keep them from getting into your head. Because, you know, when you sleep, dreams, they just kind of fly around your head. And then the good one, or sometimes a dream finds its way in your head. And the bad ones are supposed to get into the spider web dream catcher. And then the spider is supposed to eat them.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
You're also supposed to get a dream spider that you're supposed to put with the dream catcher. They don't tell you that, though. So it's kind of a scam if you just buy a catcher, but not a dream spider. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
See, that's why I got rid of my dream catcher, because I was like, well, I don't have a dream spider to go along with it, so what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense, you know?
You've said that a couple times now. I don't think you're paying attention.
No, I am paying attention. I got an ad. I was looking through the news, you know.
Yeah.
Because looking for some important things to talk about. And I immediately got an ad that says, this game is so beautiful, it's worth installing just to see. Which brings us to the sponsor of today's episode, which is Raid Shadow Legends.
Is it actually a Raid Shadow Legends?
It's a Raid Shadow Legends ad.
That's great.
It's
a mobile
Bing
game.
News
It does
tab.
not look that good.
It's really not. Like, for a mobile game, it's fine.
Well, we
And
have
then
to say it's
also-
really good, just in case they do want to sponsor us.
Yeah,
down
no,
the
I didn't
line.
say that. I said for a mobile game, it looks good. Remember that, Raid Shadow Legends. Sponsor
Yeah.
us. We got to reach out to Raycon, because I need some wireless earbuds. Not
You
gonna
have
lie, these things
AirPods?
kind of suck.
What do you mean? I think they're good. I like
They
them.
are good, except that the quality is there, except that my right one buzzes now for like no reason.
Go to the
like,
Apple
just
store.
endlessly.
Be like, bad product, repair.
Yeah. Well, the last time I did that, they made me pay $90 for one freaking earbud, and I don't really feel like.
Wait,
doing
you've done
again.
that already?
Yeah.
Oh.
The left one was buzzing, so I was like, all right, I'll go get it replaced. And I did, and they were like, yeah, here, just pay like a small fee. And I was like, that's not a small fee.
Well, did you, like, drop it in water?
Nope. I've
Okay.
literally, like, never dropped my AirPods. I keep them on my desk at all times, and if I take them out, they go in my ears. That's it.
I've had, just, like, regular AirPods for a while now, and I haven't had any problems with them, so...
I'm gonna be honest. These are great headphones. If they worked all the time, they would be perfect. Like if they'll fix this for free, I'll be totally cool with it.
But they
But
won't.
the noise cancellation is mwah, and the transparency is mwah. Like, they're so nice, and they have really, really good bass response. I mean, obviously, I paid like $200 freaking dollars for them. They better be good.
They were like
But,
300 when they came out, too.
Yeah, they were $250. I got them for $250.
Okay, well...
Which is pretty damn expensive for some earbuds.
Mr. eBay scam artist over here.
And Raycon sells the Daily E25 earbuds, which are half the price of other premium audio brands.
Correct.
So there you go.
We're
There's our
practicing
sponsorship.
for when we do get sponsored.
Honestly, I would totally vouch for Raycon. Like, here it is on video right now. I'm sure your product is great. I would love to test it out. Please send us a sample.
Which brings us to today's sponsor, Beats headphones. You are wearing Beats. That's why I
am
said
wearing
Beats,
Beats.
because I couldn't think of another headphone brand.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Which brings us to today's sponsor, Microsoft, who has sent us out the new Microsoft Surface headphones.
Microsoft Surface headphones.
Now with the Surface dial on the side.
They're just like
what?
flat plates. They're just square
are.
plates.
Those ones are really weird, and they just like fit in. Yeah,
Yeah.
they look weird, but like I don't know, they're probably functional. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, they probably do sell a product that works, you know? Kind of crazy that they would do that.
It is kind of crazy. It is.
So
There are a
what
lot of
else
crazy
is-
things going on.
Yeah, like what?
I'm trying to look through the news and see anything other than the coronavirus, because obviously we know that is happening.
What's that?
Dude, Ashley Benson and G-Eazy were spotted holding hands. Oh my god.
No way.
I don't know who either of those people are. Dude, NFL fans freak out over Lamar Jackson as he almost crashed into a jet ski.
That's absolutely insane.
Shocking.
Dude, man throws water bottle at wall, viral video.
Are
Crazy.
you talking about your own video?
I'm talking about my own video on Twitter.
Are you referring to your own video on Twitter?
Yeah.
Dude, Dude, facts you didn't know about Costco. All right, I got to read this. Costco is the greatest store of all time.
Costco's great because you can like buy in bulk. That's their thing. You buy in bulk. And that's why they're good.
Dude, Costco carries brands like Calvin Klein and Champion. Can you believe that?
So does every other clothing store.
Kirkland batteries are made by Duracell. Costco has a hearing aid center. There's a reason for that iconic hot dog combo. What do you mean? I guess they have a soda and hot dog combo for $1.50. That's actually a pretty good price.
Is it?
Yeah.
How many soda hot dog combos have you purchased?
0. I would never eat a Costco hot dog. I'm not really a big hot dog guy. Don't really like hot dogs.
Why not? It's just like Spam, but new.
Exactly. That's why I wouldn't eat it. I'm not like adamant about being like vegetarian or anything, but I very rarely eat any meat. And if I do, it's almost always chicken.
Well, I mean, chicken's good.
Chicken is good.
Steak is good.
Steak is good. I just don't eat it a lot.
Turkey is
mostly
not good.
Because it's really expensive. But also, my mom thinks that red meat is bad for you, which to a degree it sort of is. But that's okay.
Everyone knows you should get duck on Thanksgiving instead of turkey.
I don't think I've ever had duck.
Neither have
I. 1 second, though. One more thing.
Yeah.
Cheap chicken from Costco comes at a high price. They sell their rotisserie chicken at $5, which is apparently one of their most
competitive prices.
One of their most competitive prices, but also it's one of their greatest financial losses. They lose like $30 to $4 million a year. 30
on
to
their
$40 million a year
chicken
to keep their rotisserie chicken prices that low.
That's great.
Honestly, that's impressive. Also, apparently, it's technically a pizza chain because they have pizza.
It is not a pizza chain.
Yes, it is. And also, they have a pizza sauce robot, dude. Okay, all right.
This is the most uninteresting episode we've done.
This is so boring. What? Also, apparently, the average Costco worker makes $20.89 an hour. Can I go work at Costco?
No.
That's like more than double of what I make. What?
I think you need to be 18.
Okay, well, I'll be there soon. Ish.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what else is going on?
Dude, okay, I could talk about how I worked for 32 hours this past week.
Yeah, how was that?
Also, I finally bought Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze because of the Nintendo Summer Sale.
Ooh.
It is now $40, I think. It's like $41.99 or something like that. So I saved $19. Watch out.
That's sick.
Watch out, bank account.
I played it on the Wii U like the true fan that I am.
No, you're not. I wish the Wii U was a good console. Oh, there he goes. I actually almost guarantee that he's going to grab a game for his Wii U. It's definitely Tropical Freeze. He's about to pull out a copy of Tropical Freeze for the Wii U. Here he is. Oh, he's crawling on the floor.
Diddy Kong.
Is that the whole bit?
I don't know what I was doing. I got Diddy Kong.
I legitimately thought that you went all the way downstairs to your basement to grab your copy of Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze for the Wii U.
I would.
Please don't.
I'm gonna put this back.
You're definitely thinking about it. Yeah, I love the game, honestly. I'm only on the third world. I just got to the boss level, but it's really good considering that Donkey Kong Country Returns, like the original, is one of my favorite games. Probably second favorite game next to Pikmin 3 for the Wii U. So far I'm enjoying it more. I don't like the music as much, but it's still very good.
Is the third world the Africa world?
Yes, it's so cool.
The Africa world's like the best world. Next to the final world.
Does it only go downhill from there?
No, it goes uphill.
Well, you just said it's the
in
best
quality and difficulty.
You just said that it's the best one.
Well, I think
the final world.
No, that's not true. Actually.
Okay, how many worlds are there?
9.
I
think there's just 5.
Wait, what?
Or am I insane? No, I am insane. It's more than that. So there's the normal one, then there's the don't care what's after that one, then there's
Seven.
it's the owl one. It's the owl one is second.
Yeah, the owl one is second. The Africa one is third.
There's the Africa one after that. I think is it the water, and then the.
I don't know, dude. Don't spoil it for me. Stop.
Okay. And anything. I mean, you're gonna look it up.
Is there a reason that I probably shouldn't be wasting podcast time with this? But you don't get all
this
the
whole
levels
podcast is a waste of time
for every world, do you? Because
what do you
there are
mean?
levels that I can't access, even though I've played all of them.
Wait, what?
Like, I can't access all the levels on a given world.
You should be able to. Some of them are secret, so you have to do a different thing. You have to find a different exit or whatever, That's Mario Bros.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't done that at all.
Okay.
I probably should. Oops.
I haven't played the game since it came out in 2015 or whatever, but
2014.
24. Not a real fan, I guess.
No,
but
I can't wait for them to release Pikmin 3 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch, and then it'll say copyright Nintendo 2013 to 2017. Or sorry, 2013 to 2020.
20.
I had 7 on the brain because it's been 7 years.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just really looking forward to that too.
That's almost half my lifetime. Get your act together. That game has been out since I was 10.
Donkey Kong?
No, Pikmin 3.
Oh, I'm dumb.
I could not talk about Pikmin enough. And the amount that I want that game. What I would do to get that game is just...
Do you want to talk about it for the next 20 minutes?
Sure, why not? Pikmin 3 Deluxe or Pikmin 4. I really want Pikmin 4, but honestly, at this point, if they gave us Pikmin 3 Deluxe, I'd be like, great.
Good enough.
Why not?
Good enough.
It's just such a good game. It's so good.
Yeah.
We already talked about this previously as to why it's my favorite game, so I'm not going to say it again.
It's good.
But
that's all we need to say.
It's literally been 7 years. They're making a Breath of the Wild sequel in 3.
It's been 16 since the last F-Zero game. 2004.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
F-Zero is just a worse Mario Kart.
Yeah, that's what I mean though. F-Zero has something else that you can go to. F-Zero is a racing game, you know? There are no other real-time strategy games from Nintendo other than Pikmin. Right,
I mean, if you're tired of F-Zero, you can always go to Forza.
Or Forza.
Gran Turismo. Who doesn't like Gran Turismo? Okay.
I've never played Gran Turismo. I guess I can't speak on that.
It's like Forza, except it's another racing game.
Ah!
It's Sony's Forza.
That's cool. I mean, I like cars and all. Don't get me wrong, but cool.
Yeah, but do you like the standard kart from Mario Kart?
I sure do. I'm a real fan. Actually, I have the Mercedes bundle in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and I drive all of the Mercedes cars, even though I don't know what their names are.
Fake fan.
Fake, yeah. I'm a fake fan. No, I drive the shoe car in Mario Kart.
The shoe
I'm a Shy
car.
Guy main. Watch out.
Shy Guy main. I'm a big Bowser Jr. main myself.
Red Shy Guy, the regular traditional one, not the stupid colored ones.
That's kind of mean.
Why is that, dude?
Could you only play as the red Shy Guy in Mario Kart DS on local play or whatever, or could you?
No, you got to sign a random color. I think it was random.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I played as the blue one, and my friend played as the yellow one.
That game was a blast.
That game was a blast. It's still a blast. My friends and I still play it on the bus ride to cross-country games.
You do not bust out your DS to play Mario Kart DS.
I do. I do.
I haven't opened it in years.
The DS has been out for 14 years now, and we still play Mario Kart. Well, actually, I don't have like an actual DS, so I
don't either. I have a 3DS XL.
I love this thing, honestly. I
have the red one. It's great. I love it. It's a good console.
Yeah, this is a wonderful.
But now I have. Hold on.
Honestly, now is the time to buy it because you can
now we got this.
Yeah, which is pretty similar, but the battery life is way worse.
I want to play.
Except they came out with a new one.
Chess.
I can't believe that they really just upgraded the chipset and changed the battery life by like up to 4 hours.
Yeah.
Like after I already bought the original one, like come on, really?
I mean, that's just kind of ridiculous. Hold on,
I don't play it in handheld mode like that much, but it would be nice. But the reason I don't play it in handheld mode that much is because the battery life isn't that great. Like you can get something like 5 hours or something now off of like Breath of the Wild, whereas you used to only be able to get 3. That's a pretty substantial difference.
Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. I bet you could get like 6 if you're playing Clubhouse games.
I bet you could get more than that. 51 classic games, dude.
Dude, I love this game, unironically. It's great.
Are you going to make a video about it?
You shouldn't have said that.
I mean, you're not. Cut this out.
Cut it out. No, well, it should be it should be out a couple days after this comes out.
Really? I'll watch it and like and subscribe. I'm actually already subscribed.
I don't know how long it's going to be, but it should be out.
I made a Fortnite video, and that was 15 minutes. So,
if it's not out that week, then it's because I'm playing Clubhouse games.
That's fair.
Or I'm still playing Xenoblade Chronicles because I still have not finished the DLC.
Wow. I think I just need to give you my Switch so that you can play through Xenoblade 2 because I still have not finished it.
I think it's probably a waste of time. I've heard so many people say it's just terrible.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard it was good. I could be wrong.
I mean, you played it, shouldn't you know?
Well, I haven't played through the whole thing. I got to this like one part where I kept getting stuck, and then I stopped playing it because I like got upset that I couldn't beat the one part. And now every time that I go back, I'm like, I still can't do this.
How many hours did you have in it?
Probably like 20.
That's a good chunk.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it is compared to...
I think it's like 60 hours or something like that.
60? I mean, that's how long Xenoblade 1 was, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
And eventually I need to go back and play X.
Yeah, X is very good. The Wii U, I'm so sad that the Wii U ended up being like a bum console because it has so many good games.
Like Earthbound Beginnings. Still the only way to play that game legally without an emulator or whatever. And a fan translation.
Which is weird, right? I mean, like, why put it on the Wii U? No, it's weird. I really wish that the Wii U would just have, like, its entire library just ported over to the Switch.
Just,
like, they've ported a lot of stuff, which is
They have. They did Mario Kart.
They somehow
they did
still
Donkey
haven't ported
Kong.
Mario 3D World, though, which shocks me.
They're probably going to do that.
They probably will.
I think they're dumb not to.
I mean, that's like the rumor, right? This is what we were talking about before. That's like the rumor. They're gonna, release like Sunshine and 64.
I know this is a stupid thing to say, but I don't think it counts as one of the 3D Mario games. Like when I think 3D Mario, I know it's dumb to say.
I'd agree. But I would agree with you though.
But it's like 64, Sunshine, Galaxy, Odyssey are so much more different than.
Well, it's because it's not like an open world game. There are still levels and that type of thing,
Well, I wouldn't call any of those games open world necessarily, but...
No, but you can...
I know what you mean.
There's like a... Yeah. It feels more open. How about that?
Yeah.
Like 3D World, the levels are still all set on a map, and you like have to travel into them. It's not like...
3D World and 3D Land are more 2D Mario, but 3D.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. It's 2D Mario in a 3D playing space.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Odyssey and Sunshine. And I really hope that rumor is true. Because I have never played 64 or Sunshine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You never played 64 DS?
Nope. I didn't have a DS.
That was the first game I ever played.
but I didn't have
64
a 3DS.
DS.
Or I didn't have a DS. There's this kid on my bus who had it when I was younger, and I used to watch him play it all the time, but I did not personally have it.
I spent so much time on 64 DS. That game is so good. I still like it better than the original 64, but it's also
imagine like an
probably
HD
just
remaster of that game though.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
Like,
great.
that'd be so great. I want to play as Wario.
Okay. Here's the thing about remaking that game, though. I feel like it would be weird to play because all the graphics are updated, but there's not enough decorations in the level themselves
To make it look good.
To make it stand out, yeah.
Then I would rather have
the
them just
newer games.
Them just upscale it a little bit, maybe.
I mean, because it's the Nintendo Switch we're talking about, so it's like the game will probably be at max, like docked 1080p, but realistically, it's going to be more like somewhere in between 720 and 1080.
I might even say less than that.
And it'll probably also be running at 30 frames per second, so which isn't a bad thing. No. Every game on the Switch is playable and great. Like Xenoblade. Xenoblade is so weird because undocked, the game goes lower than the Wii's resolution.
Really?
Yeah, it goes down to like 362p or something like that.
Ooh.
On specific occasions, specific areas in the game.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, it's not. That's stupid.
Okay. I mean, like, in terms of, like, justification, it's fine. But
yeah.
It sucks from an experience standpoint, but, like, in order to make it run properly, it makes sense, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of disappointing, though, especially when you look at the PS5 and the Xbox One, who boast 4K 120 frames per second.
You mean Xbox Series X?
Oh, did I say Xbox One?
Yeah.
Xbox Series X. That name is so dumb. I hate that name.
Getting a new console just before college, so I can just bring it. But then, what if my roommate gets the same one? You know, and we both bring it, and then it's awkward, and like, did I waste my money? Plus, I'm trying to upgrade my laptop before I go. So
at the end of the day, I think the best money can buy is get a Switch, get a PC, or get a laptop.
Agreed.
You're not missing out on much in terms of Sony and Microsoft exclusives.
Spider-Man,
yeah.
I believe that Sony has the best exclusives.
I don't think that's true.
All Xbox has is Halo.
Well, I think Nintendo's better. That's why I say that.
Sorry. I mean, like, between Sony and
between
Xbox.
Sony and Microsoft, yeah.
Nintendo, obviously, they have all the best exclusives. You can't
Microsoft's best exclusives, Cuphead and Ori, are now all on other stuff.
Yep.
They said, you know what? Here's our best
Minecraft
games we've made in
everything.
decades, and now it's on everything else.
Well, I don't know about best game they've made in decades, but it's a good game.
Yeah, no, it is.
No, it's not.
Were you a fan of Halo 18?
They're on 5, actually. And no. The only Halo game that I've ever played and like really loved was Halo Reach. And I can get that on my computer now, so what's the point?
All good games eventually just end up on PC.
Yeah, well, eventually. That's what I mean, though. Like, I'm never going to get
like
to play
Final
Spider-Man.
Fantasy VII. I could play Final Fantasy VII on Steam for like $15.
Yeah. I mean, PC is just the go-to place.
It's the master.
Get everything here. That's why I wish I would have gotten a nicer computer, because I have a 2-in-1, so I can like draw on it and whatever, but I don't really draw a lot on my computer. I just use an actual pen and paper, or pencil and paper.
Right.
So I could have gotten something way more powerful for the same amount, but I didn't, which is stupid.
I'm a very good drawer. I took an art class. Okay.
Oh, you did?
So.
Well, I'm in band, so it counts as an art, so watch out.
No. That's not the same art that I was talking about.
No, I mean, no joke, though. It counts as a...
It is an art
counts
form.
As an art.
It is an art. I was going to take... like, after I took that art class freshman year, I was like, yeah, I'll take another class, like, junior year. And then I didn't do that.
So I just didn't.
I was like, yeah,
That's
I'll
okay.
definitely be back here. I was telling the teacher, I was like, I will definitely be back in this classroom at some point. And I was like, that is a waste of my time.
Actually,
To
I
be
was
fair,
totally kidding.
It was a
See
fun
ya.
class. So
Yeah. Well, there you go.
I have a self-portrait of myself that I drew in like just pencil, no color.
Mhm.
And it's good, I think.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I had one from 4th grade that used to be hanging on my wall right there, and then I put that thing up, and now I moved it on purpose because I hated it. It was from 4th grade.
I just
And we had to do it in
stand
like
looking at
inverted colors, so my face was like orange, my hair was green. It was bad. It was real bad.
It was not good.
Yeah, it was a bad time.
What else did I do in that art class? I don't even remember. We went to this one like grocery store place market, open market thing that's down the street from where I go to school, and we took pictures of like the fruits and veggies or whatever, and then you'd take your picture and then you would paint that. And
Okay.
what do you mean? Okay,
It's a little abnormal, but that's okay.
why is that abnormal?
Because you just go to the grocery store and take pictures of fruits and vegetables, and then
No, but it's
Paint
like
them?
they're all in like these little stand things, so they're set up in a cool way,
okay, all right, that's fair, I guess.
and
Art is
then
subjective.
you paint them. I didn't finish
Or
my
objective.
painting, so it wasn't hung up at like the big art thing that we have.
Yeah, we have one of those too.
but I didn't
They like
finish.
show you all the 3rd graders' art, and it's just like crayon scribbles on paper, and everyone's like,
I ended class. I ended that class. Like that project was the last project we did, and that class ended with my painting next to the garbage can. So pretty cool. Got to
very
be
cool.
on it.
Good use of time. Yeah, I was gonna say, I've never actually taken a formal art class since middle
It's a
school.
waste of
when
time.
it was required. I think it would be fun, though. I kind of wish
No,
that I
it's
did
fun.
it this year.
I
Instead of taking 5 AP classes.
all the guys I took the art class with are super cool, except for half of them.
All of them are really cool, except for like half of them, they suck.
No,
But, like, the other
they're all
half is
great.
cool.
They're all great. It was a fun
You
time
can't go
because it
from
was like
saying, okay.
I had art was first period, so I walked in and it was like I didn't have to worry about getting homework done or whatever. I was just me chilling, drawing and stuff with art buddies.
Yeah,
So-
as you do.
And it was a small class. It was a class of like 9 people, so it was pretty chill.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a class that small for any reason, or any class.
Well, I mean, you haven't taken art class, so
That's true. And I'm sure that if I did, they'd be that small.
yeah.
Art classes are a good time, though, right?
Yeah, I had a good time. It was great. I didn't learn anything.
Well, that's
I
not really
didn't-
the purpose
I
of
didn't
art
get anything
class.
out of it, but I got a credit actually. I did get 1 credit, so
Credits are helpful.
yeah,
Colleges
They
will
helped
be
me
like,
graduate,
oh, so you're
so.
artsy, huh?
yeah. I mean, when I submit my college application to Harvard, they're like, "He took an art class," so
Instant acceptance.
I stand out in the crowd of people who wasted their time like taking meaningful classes.
I may have gotten a 900 on the on the SAT, but
A 900. Isn't
I'm not
average,
saying that
like,
that's bad. If you
1,000?
get a 900 on the SAT, don't worry about it. But also, maybe consider some other choices. Actually, I just took a practice SAT, and I have no idea what I got. I'm kind of intrigued now.
The scores are probably going to take forever to get uploaded. If
I mean,
had to
I
guess.
took a practice test from like a testing center, though. It's not like an official like college board test. I don't take the actual SAT until August 29th, which kind of sucks because I was supposed to take it in like March, and then they were like,
yeah.
coronavirus.
I've rescheduled this thing like 4 times now
Yeah, me too.
because they just keep canceling them.
I have a feeling that I probably won't even be able to take it in August. By the time I apply to college, I'm not even going to be able to give them my SAT score.
No, you can submit it pretty late. Like when you're taking
mean,
a
yeah.
test that late, they like not many people are. Well, I guess now it's going to be a lot of people, but
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know if even we're going to be, open to doing that type of thing in August. No one knows what the world's going to be like.
We better. I paid for it.
Yeah, I did too. It's like $68.
No. It's like...
No, mine was. It's $52 for the test, and then if you add the essay, it's another 8, it's another $16. So...
Okay,
well. I paid $68 because my mom was like, you should do the essay just in case. And I'm pretty sure I don't need to, but that's okay. Cause
I think less of 1% of schools require the SAT essay.
Yeah, they do. Whatever, it'll be a learning experience. I don't have to submit either if I don't want to. The school that I really want to go to doesn't even require the SAT. Or I guess they normally do, but they were one of the first schools to go SAT optional. Because of the virus.
The big scary that we won't talk about.
Yeah. I'm not going to say where it is because, then people are going to follow me to college because we're just so popular.
We are so popular. I was walking down the street the other day. I don't know where I'm going with this.
And I saw my mom and she was like, hey, are you Jackson from the Pink and Blue podcast?
And I was like, no.
No,
but I do get that a lot. That's funny.
It's like, dude, are you Seth Rogen? I was like, no.
Are you Joe Rogan from JRE Powerful YouTube channel?
Yeah, the guy, the man, the myth, the legend.
We should have Joe Rogan on the podcast.
I'm sure that he would love to come.
So Joe Rogan, just out of curiosity, how do you run a podcast? We're genuinely curious.
This is an actual question that we have.
Asking for a friend.
It's me. He's asking.
It's us, by the way. We're your friends.
I'm too afraid to ask.
What if we send him an email?
He might respond. I feel like he wouldn't come on the podcast, but like,
why not?
He might respond to our email. He might come on for like 10 minutes.
I think we could pay him.
How much
do we need to pay
I'm not
Joe Rogan to hang out
over $100?
I think it's well worth it to pay Joe Rogan to come on the podcast.
I mean, probably, but like, I don't got that kind of money.
What if he just does it out of the kindness of his heart?
You don't have a job, and I work at Chick-fil-A, so I don't know how well trying to pay Joe Rogan is going to go.
Well,
however, my next paycheck better be banging because I just worked 32 hours this past week.
I feel so bad for you. That sucks.
12 of which were in one day.
Really?
It was the longest day of my life. It was so bad. Honestly, it wasn't even that bad. That was Joe Rogan this week that I worked. Yeah, Joe Rogan was there. No, I worked like outside for the first like 6 hours, and then at 5 o'clock, I went to the back and I started doing dishes. And sorry, yawning. I know that people like, say dishwashing in a restaurant isn't really like a serious job or anything like that, and it's not, but like I can just sit in the back and listen to music and wash dishes for like 6 hours, and that is way better than being up front and dealing with all the Karens. So I had a good time. Like I love our customers. Like people are generally pretty polite and punctual and very nice, and like I try to be punctual and polite back, like have a nice day, whatever, my pleasure. The whole shebang. But every once in a while, there's someone who's just a little like rude, or they're like passive aggressive or something like that. And I'm just kind of like, hey, I'm just trying to like help you out. You don't got to be mean. I promise I have your best interest in mind. Like that is literally my job. Yeah. I care about you, random customer.
When I was working at the pizza place, I washed dishes. The one day I was there for like 8 hours, I think, and the entire time I just washed dishes, and my hands were so pruny at the end of it. I remember
can't see mine, but they're really peely.
At the end of the shift, I got into my car and I looked at my hands, and like 2 or 3 of my fingers had like layers of skin taken off.
Yep. Yeah, that is exactly what my hands look like. Because I did it for 2 days in a row for like 10 hours.
It was painful.
I have so many cuts and stuff on my, especially like I have a bunch right here, and I have one on my finger, and I took off a huge section of skin on my middle finger in my left hand. It was a good time.
It was a great
Good learning
time.
experience.
It took like 2 months. I burned my hand on the oven when I was doing the oven. And it took like 2 months for that to go away. Because I burned it on like my knuckle. So it was like, it's not normal skin.
It's not normal skin, it's special skin.
It's special skin.
Well, I mean, you move your fingers a lot more, so, the cells have to readjust every time you do that. Whatever. Yeah. I scraped my arm on my car door handle, like there.
Like right there.
And it bled, like, pretty badly, and it never healed. Like, it just immediately scarred over within, like, 2 days. Like, I didn't pick at it or anything. It was just like...
Yeah.
I was like, okay. That was it. The human body's weird.
I had a cat.
But also mystical.
A number of years ago, and it gave me a big scar on my face. Or not a scar, because I don't have a scar, but it gave me a big scratch that I had for a while.
I was to say, where?
Big
I don't
scratch
think I've
mark.
ever noticed that.
Yeah.
I've known you for
because I don't have one.
Almost 4 years now.
My cat Oscar from I don't even know how many years ago.
I thought you were going to say where he's from.
It has to have been like 10 years ago.
That's a long time.
10 or 11 years ago.
So you were like 6 or 5?
Something like that.
Or I guess, actually, you just turned 17, so...
Yeah.
6 or 7.
It was my birthday the other day.
Well, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday. I mean, today is Flag Day. Which is, I think, just a little bit more important.
For sure. My sister's birthday is tomorrow. I'm so glad I bought a gift beforehand, because I have no money right now. But I'm about to get paid.
So, I mean, there you go.
There we go. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, paycheck's going to be big.
At least $20. Probably more. Who knows? Honestly.
So you work like 3 hours.
Yeah, honestly, that would be a paycheck for 3 hours. I make like $10 an hour, but with taxes, it's probably more like 9, 10.
I don't think I
Even
ever...
less.
I made minimum wage, so I don't think I ever...
Let's see, I'm going to do the math right now. I'm going to say that I make $9 an hour. And we'll say that I worked 40 hours. So I might get like $360. I think it's going to be somewhere in the 300s.
That's pretty pog.
Which is kind of fish pog, dude.
I hate that.
Why? Can I make like a fish? That's not a fish.
You do like that.
There's the fish. You want to do
that was
like
a great fish. Yeah, like
fish pog.
Like that.
I don't know if I can do that fast enough.
No one can see what we're doing if you're listening to yours. Something else.
We're just sitting there like waggling our fingers. No one can hear anything. You're like my chair squeaking.
For the next 10 minutes of this episode, we're going to proceed to speak in sign language.
How much of a troll would it be if we did an entire episode in freaking sign language?
Next year on April 1st, we'll record an episode that's all in sign language.
Great, that gives me plenty of time to learn how to speak sign language.
It'll just be the sounds of like our hands moving.
It'll be like...
Does this even pick up on the microphone? I don't...
I'm purposely rubbing my hands so that it makes noise, but I don't think that this normally
I don't think
makes any noise.
I don't know. Do you know any sign language? That's not sign language.
Yes, it is. I know that this is a letter. I don't know which letter, but it's one of them. This is Y.
No, I think that's
not like
dude.
Y as in like extension, like existential dread. Like why do
that's
I
like
exist?
The phone. Like hello.
This is bathroom.
There's no way that's bathroom.
It is. No joke. It's like this or something. You like shake your fist. I don't remember.
That's like the Christmas bells.
This is the jingle bells. Jingle bells. You're caroling at someone's house and you go.
Yeah. No, that's the jingle bells.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to? You're an instrument guy. You're a musical guy. Have you ever had to play?
Ask me if I've ever had to play
like
the
a
jingle
bell?
bells. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It is. Yeah, you put one hand out and you take the other one and you go. It's a good time.
I had to do it for mass one time in grade school, and they made us wear like the fancy white gloves or whatever.
Yeah.
And you all have your time. You're supposed to like ring the bell, and I would always mess up, and the teacher would be like, "Who went at the wrong time?" Except I didn't know it would be me. I didn't know I was going at the wrong time. I don't know how to read sheet music or anything like that. I'm not talented.
Well, I mean, sheet music doesn't have the... I mean, it has the tempo on it, like what you're supposed to go at, but it doesn't, like, obviously keep time for you.
That's the thing, you know? I think they abandoned that idea very quickly.
It's not like, you know,
I was not the only one that was bad at it, so...
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sheet music is kind of hard to read. I mean, even now, like, I am so bad at reading sheet music. That's why I play the drums, because there's not enough pitches. I play the tenors in marching band, and there's only 4 or 5, well, I guess 5. There's only 5 pitches. That's easy enough.
For some people, English is really hard to read.
To read?
Yeah.
You mean, like, because of the alphabet, or because of the way that it's structured?
Well, I mean,
because I personally think that the hardest thing about English is spelling, and everything else is really easy.
Yeah, no, that's true. Spelling's
but the way that we spell our words is stupid.
Pronunciation is difficult too, because it's like it's the same reason that spelling is hard. It's like that English is one of the few languages that has like a schwa in it that we all like have fallen too deep into to get out of at this point. For anyone that doesn't know what the schwa is,
like English is hard to speak, but it can be understood through thorough thought, though. Like, that should not be a sentence. Like, all those words should not sound that
Or there's
alike.
that one sentence where it's like buffalo, 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 or whatever.
Yeah, and that's a sentence.
Yeah, but the English schwa is like the sound, the sound of least effort. It's the sound, like when you don't know what to say, you go,
Yeah.
It's like every letter in English can be reduced to that sound, and you just have no idea what letter it is without like already knowing beforehand.
Yeah. That's the thing that, like, I think that other languages are harder to learn. Like, I took Spanish, and the reason Spanish was so hard for me is because they have a different conjugation for, like, every subject who's speaking. Mm-hmm. So, like, in English, it's just he went, we went, she went, they went, we all went, whatever. It's always went.
Yeah.
But in Spanish, it's like ellas vier. This is not correct, by the way. I'm just coming up with an example off the top of my head. This is absolutely wrong. Like ella viera, or el varón, el. It's like he, she, they, we, you all, and something else. Like all have different conjugations, and I was just like, what? Like in English, we just add an ed to everything. It's like that's past tense. There you go. It's like they did, he did.
That's not an ed.
Did.
That's
not
ID.
ed. I was trying to think of a word. They hiked. She hiked. He hiked. We hiked. They all hiked. It's like everyone hiked.
They swam.
Yeah.
Or they ran.
Yeah.
They mix it up.
It's the same for every like word though. You know, it's like he swam, she swam, they swam.
Yeah.
In Spanish, it's totally different. It's like he swam, they swum, she swammed, something like that. It's like
swammed.
And like there's different rules for spelling each word too, depending on the conjugation, and that just I couldn't wrap my head around it.
Yeah. I take Latin and Greek. It is very much.
Why?
Why do people ask me this? Because it stands out. Because I can say, you know what? I know Latin. I read the account of Marcus Antonius, and you didn't. So
that is true. I did not.
But to be fair, I think there's something quite beautiful about reading a work in its original language, in its original, conjugation, or however you want to put it, in its original wording, that makes it a lot more interesting. Because English,
I guess to that.
By extension, all languages, I guess, there are words in some languages that you just cannot translate into other languages because they don't exist. Like, there's no English word for like the feeling, the want to disappear. There's no word for that. But there are
a word for that.
I don't know, but I just made an example. I just said something. But there's something so interesting about reading it. I don't know how to put it into words, but it's an experience I think you only really understand if you've done it.
Yeah. which I haven't, so I guess
I'm reading the Odyssey and the Iliad and when I'm taking Greek. So it's like, oh, okay. I could read it in English and I would get the same, lessons out of the story or whatever. But
yeah, I read it in English.
I have too. It's a good story. Well, I haven't read the Iliad, but I'm doing that in Greek. But I don't know. It's just there's something eloquent about it, I guess. It makes it more authentic.
Yeah. It's just knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Yeah. But Latin and Greek are very reliant on like declining things. Like all the studying for it is just they hand you a bunch of charts and you memorize it and that's it.
Yeah.
Which is why I don't have any homework because the studying is, more than enough homework.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like I walked into Honors Latin 3 first day. I sat down and the first thing he makes us do, our teacher, who's a doctor, by the way. Oh. First thing he makes us do, we all sit down. He introduces himself. He's like, there is a table over there. I need you to pick up 200 pieces of paper on that table over there. And it's not blank paper to put in like your binder or whatever. Because we have a binder. We needed a binder for the class. It's 200 pieces of paper that are filled out with notes, with charts. Everything is different. Nothing is the same. Each paper is completely unique.
Oh my god.
I was like, I don't know how I'm going to make it through this class.
Yeah.
But
you did, right?
It was terrifying. I did make it through. Barely. But it's like every day we're doing something different, which is similar to like stuff we've done already, but it's insane that just the amount of time you have to put into it because it's like the stuff we do in classes, we're just, translating like the regular, like the actual texts that people wrote or whatever. Yeah. So it's like we need all these skills on the fly to be able to say, this is what this says or whatever. I think I've talked about this before, but...
Yeah, we've like briefly gone over languages and that type of thing. I also just like, I find it a weird choice that you took Latin of all languages, but like I respect it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's an interesting language. I think it's worthwhile to learn over a language that you're not going to use, Like, if you're not going to use a language in your day-to-day work, then I think it's worthwhile to take Latin. Yeah. Especially if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer.
I mean, then you know all the prefixes and suffixes and meanings and that type of thing.
Yeah. I mean, just Jeopardy alone has gotten me so far with my Latin knowledge.
I've just been watching Jeopardy and I've been acing the class.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
No, vice versa. Like Latin helps me in Jeopardy.
Goes both ways.
Recently, I started learning Russian because I wanted to do that. So that's been fun. It's good. I learned the alphabet. Russian's one of the few languages that I want to learn. I don't know if I want to get fluent with any language. I just want to be able to like have a conversation, I guess.
Yeah. Or like at least a minute understanding.
Yeah, but I'm starting with Russian. The other languages I want to do are Japanese, Greek, modern Greek. I take ancient Greek now for class. It's different. It's very different. And then Arabic. I think I want to learn Arabic.
I think those are all good choices.
Those are this is part of my 5-year plan.
Oh, so just like Joseph Stalin.
Exactly.
Me and my 5-year plan.
This is my, what's the one initiative put forward by Mao Zedong?
It's like
this is my great leap forward.
Oh, the great leap, yeah.
The Cultural Revolution. That's a different
Maybe
thing,
don't say that, because that killed like, a lot of people.
We are going to get banned in China.
Like millions. Both of them. Stalin and Mao alike.
Yeah, I'm doing that now, so... Yeah, and it's cool.
Languages are cool. Good stuff to know.
Yeah. Well, I believe, Henry, we are 1 hour and 19 minutes into the recording.
We are. That is very true.
So, would you like to end it here? I don't know why you're asking. I have to do the outro.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, but that's cool with me. I'm not actually asking. You are, but yeah.
Give me a second. Wait. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching or listening. But now you can watch because it's video now. Watch YouTube, and if you don't want to, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, subscribe. Thanks. Bye.